Christmas has arrived early here in September for Dirt Life Detecting. A package has arrived by Amazon Prime. Let's open it up and see what it is. What do you think? And looks to me like what we have here is a Minelab X-TERRA Elite Expedition Pack. All right, and I will say, I am not famous enough to have been given this by Minelab yet. This was a purchase. All right, you probably know as well as I do what comes in the X-TERRA Elite Pack for $599. I think you can maybe find them a few places for $579, but you get the Minelab X-TERRA Elite. You get a pair of Minelab wireless headphones. There we go. Okay, they've upgraded the bar since me buying the Equinox 600 back in May of 2020. All right. It's got a better arm cuff, and you get two different coils. So let me put this together and we'll give it a try. All right, I'm at the oldest park in town for the first time ever with the Minelab X-TERRA Elite. We'll do a dig it all, show it all. Right there's the first signal. It was hitting low 50s from one angle and low 60s from the other angle. It's obviously a bit of an older key. All right, let's keep going. A 3436, 2 bars deep, is a beaver tail. 48 to 51, 3 bars deep, is a pull tab. A 51-53, 2 bars deep, is the old style pull tab. All right, a 52, 53, 54 is another one of the older style pull tabs. That was 2 bars deep. This was anywhere from 38 to 44, 3 bars deep. As you can see, it's an older pull ring from beaver tail. A solid 28, 2 bars deep, and as you can see, we're cleaning up the old park. Yet another pull tab. Well, we were in the low 50s. We had 2 signals together. Here's more of an iron signal probably, and some foil. All right, let's keep going. 35-36, 3 bars down, is another beaver tail ring. All right, another 34 to 37, 3 bars deep, is another full beaver tail ring. I can see the VDIs don't seem to be as accurate. However, this is what you got to do to learn the machine. Anywhere between 48 and 51, we have our first bottle cap. 31, 32, 33 is a bent over beaver tail. You can see the soil here is just really dry. We've not received hardly any rain in 3 weeks. It's just not real conductive soil right now, so it's kind of hard because I'm going for depth. A 10-11, 2 bars down, is an old rusty bottle top. 31, 32, 33 is a twisted up beaver tail. A 35, 36, 3 inches deep, is a beaver tail pull ring. 29, 30, 31 is just the tail of a beaver tail. All right, I switched over to Park 2 from Park 1, and my very first signal in the mid-20s. Right there you go. Not sure what that is. Obviously a piece of jewelry of some sort or other. Not sure what this is going to be. It was ringing up all the way from the upper 50s to 90-ish. What in the world is it? I know what I hope it is. Hope it's an Indian head penny. I think it's a wheat penny. Yeah, it's looking like a wheat penny to me. Let me get it cleaned up. I guess it's only appropriate that the very first wheat penny with the Equinox, or with the, Minelab X-TERRA Elite is a 1944, since that's what you find the most of. Let's keep going. And this one was ringing up anywhere between 23 and 26. It's just a Jefferson nickel. All right, a 6768 is a vintage two-piece button, and I can definitely see a design on there, but I'm gonna have to get it home and get it cleaned up better. I'll show you a picture once I do. All right, let's keep going. This is what I'm looking for. A 52, 53, 54 is some sort of a screw-on bottle lid. All right, a 17, 18, 19 is a piece of aluminum. All right, just below the surface, 26 is another Jefferson nickel. Just below the surface. And there you go, a 789 is a piece of foil. I bet you didn't know it happened to 9. Well, that's right, 789. That's why we can't find 9 anymore. Oh, I didn't pull out that old tired joke, did I? A 16, 17, 18, 3 bars deep, looks like an old portion of a pocket knife. Interesting. Allowed 40, 41, 42 is a portion of a shell casing. This was ringing up a really crappy 49 to 51 one way, but I wanted to dig it and find out what it was. Some sort of an old iron knob. All right, this was in the upper 40s, low 50s, 3 bars down with the new X-Terra Elite. It is an older key that's met its match probably with a lawnmower at some point. All right, let's keep going. Well, this was interesting. It's ringing up in the low 40s, 3 bars deep, and as you can see, it's old. It's got some signet to it right there. Can't quite tell what it is. I think it's going to be just gold-plated copper, but it was definitely a pin at some sort of time. Certainly don't see any markings on it, and yeah, from the side I'm going to say it was gold-plated copper. All right, neat find though. Let's keep going. Well, this was in the upper 80s and 5 bars down. What do we have here? That's odd. Is it an Indian head penny? What was it doing ringing up in the upper 80s? I can't tell what it is. Let me get it cleaned up here for you. Well, it's not an Indian head penny. Unfortunately, it's a wheat penny. I've got it cleaned up just enough to where I think you can see, I think it's a 1916. So we'll get it cleaned up a little bit more at home and show you what we find out for sure. Well, here's one I don't find very often. Do you recognize that? I recognize that. That was ringing up in the low 40s, and it was saying it was 5 bars down. That's hem weight right there. Now this one is in pretty rough shape. You can see it's all bent over. All right. That's the kind of stuff we're looking for in terms of age. Let's keep going. Well, this was ringing up in the low 60s, and I don't think that's a coin. What in the world is it? Oh, wow. Fascinating. The question is, will it be silver? Uh-oh. Well, that's quite the design for a ring. See if I can find any silver marks on it. Well, unfortunately, I'm not seeing any markings on it. My best guess is that it's pot metal. Oh well, a ring is a ring is a ring. Let's keep going. Well, guess what? This one was right beside the other one. Right there is where the last one was. Here's the next one, and once that one was out of the ground, this one's ringing up in the upper 60s, low 70s. So, what in the world is that? I don't know, but I think it's going to be pot metal again. Is that like somebody's brain, or I don't have any idea. We'll get it cleaned up at home and get you a better picture of it. All right, this hit a 25, and I could see it before I ever dug. I'm glad I did see it. Look at that. Look at that. I hope that's real. I hope that's real. I hope that's real. Let's see how much of this we can get out of the ground without breaking it. Oh my, how do we even approach this? How to even approach this? Let's see here. All right, let's see. Come on. How much is there? How much is there? It looks like the whole thing is there. Now, just be the right stuff. 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 I can tell you this, it is most definitely heavy. Let me look for some marks. I'm seeing what I think is a mark right there, but I can't tell for sure. What in the world is it? Tell me that's like an 875, which would be what, 18 karat gold? 775? I don't know. I'm gonna have to get it home. We're gonna have to find out. It is awfully heavy. Let's just put it that way. And there it is. Wow. All right, I'll let you know.